cryptic, man, I beg you no do that. If I used to the scope, but I quickly we had a drive up.
Yo, people, welcome back to the Fix. It's going on here with Harry. I have no special introduction. I can't think.
Kryptic.
I am spent. There we go.
Like
yeah. Nah.
hidden.
No, that would
Secret.
Nah. A secret.
Hidden message.
No,
Kryptic.
nah.
Unsure.
DJ Kryptic in the building, people. There we go. Bless up, bro.
Yo, bless up.
Bless up, bro. Yo, if it's a big ups to you on the event that you had recently.
Actually, the
respect.
launch of your mixtape.
There we go.
Yeah. Launch.
What is it's? Maybe I got it wrong. Wait, it's Worldwide, right, Mr.
Yeah, so it's Worldwide.
Yes, that's the name of your. It's on SoundCloud.
Mix, yeah.
Tell them where they can get it.
Alright, so you can find it on SoundCloud at Kryptic Live.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's where the mix is, so you can go stream it. Yeah.
Usually say that for last, but okay.
No, well, I just want them to know now, yeah.
Okay.
Because we were invited to as we said, the launch of your mixtape. Well, attended events. Like, I thought it was going to be few people, but it turned out to be
it was
the entire Upper St. Andrew.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what was it like though? Like because it's something like that. It's the first time you're having a mixtape of, I think, of that magnitude, I guess.
Yeah, so I mean, it was just an idea that, I had a mixtape idea, all the mixtapes, every DJ does mixtapes, but, I thought like, let me just do something different for the supporters and the people that really respect me as a DJ and my work. So I was like, so I just going to do a little event where people can pass through. And honestly, I never expected turnout.
Really?
I never expected that. I kind of just push it to my friends and a couple of people, and them I say, yo, I just over there, and all of a sudden a bag of people just start rolling, and I say, yo.
The whole top bar full. I say, wow.
Yeah. So tell me how the planning of that event and even conceptualization of the mixtape itself.
I don't know where to start. So the mixtape.
You got sponsored too, right?
Yeah. So the mixtape itself, concept was something from a while back. So it was just a piece of work that I thought I wanted to do, like just put some music that was different and aside from what, you go to a party and hear, and just put that in a mix for people to listen, and also blend it in with what you're used to listening to. So you get a lot of remixes, a lot of different genres. So that idea was around for a while, and management finally pressured me and I say, yo, it's been a year, you need to put out a piece of work. And I was like, all right, let me do this concept that I have. And them did like the idea. And they're like, yo, how about we push this out differently? Since the concept is already different, let's come up with an idea that people can come and experiencing it in a different way. So that was how the idea for the event came up, and then we just started planning it. So while I was building the mix, I was planning the event, and a lot of moving parts came about, but it all came together.
And what made you decide to do a mix of, because it's named Worldwide.
Yeah.
And it has different genres, multiple genres, hip hop, dancehall, Afrobeat, like a pop, I guess.
Latin,
Latin,
everything.
A bunch of genres in
Yeah.
it. So I guess the namesake Worldwide, and you're putting a lot of world music in it. But
Yeah.
why would you do that from a Jamaican / I guess assuming dancehall DJ?
All right, so Worldwide, the name was actually something that randomly came up one day. It's actually if you look at my Instagram page, it's just in my bio. And everybody love it. I don't know why, everybody love it. So I was like, why don't I attach something to this and make it like a brand, like a whole thing? So that's how that came about. And then the mix itself, I'm from England, so I like British music. And as a DJ, I'm just an overall music lover. So, I feel like we go to parties and we hear the same 10 songs over and over again. So why not put out something where people can get new things and be like, oh, say if I hear this somewhere, I hear Kryptic play that in a mix, or, different stuff. You have to kind of find ways nowadays to introduce people to something different.
Yeah.
But
Because
why?
even when you hear some of the UK drilling night, some of the Central C and the Dave and others in it,
Yeah. And I think too is like especially if you're from Jamaica, you'd want to be known for playing dancehall music. So and most DJs, I am assuming, try to specialize, quote unquote, in a genre, but it don't feel like that's not what you want. You don't want to be a dancehall DJ or a DJ.
So music is such a big thing and a great thing, and there's so many places you can go, and I think if you limit yourself to one genre, then you're going to stay in one place as a DJ. I mean, you look at all the big Caribbean DJs, they all do something that's different. They all play music that's different. They can go to Miami and play. They can go to Europe and play, and it's not just dancehall that they play. So I feel like as a DJ, you have to step out of your comfort zone sometimes if you want to gain a new fan base and gain new followers and try something new. Step out of your comfort zone. So that's really where I'm trying to do that right now. Like even recently I did my first carnival. A lot of people, as they say, know me as like a dancehall DJ. So I'm trying to cross over now into a little bit of soca, a little bit of everything, you know?
So when you do that though,
Get more corporate.
it's like
exactly.
jack of
Yeah,
all
that too.
trade, master of none.
Yeah.
So that's the vibe that you're going with, like just to be
I wouldn't
able
say
to do
jack of all
everything.
trade. I think if you look at the bigger picture, you find Caribbean people, not just Jamaican people. You find Caribbean people almost in every country in the world. So they also adjust to the cultures over there. So if you go Miami, I went recently and, you know, you go to some of these quote unquote Caribbean parties, you're going to hear hip hop, you're going to hear pop, you're going to hear soca, you're going to hear Afrobeats, you hear all of this different stuff. So if you want to, branch out of Jamaica, you have to kind of, take on some of those foreign things. And when you go over there, you're not going to be stuck. You're not going to be uncomfortable.
Okay.
Well, I'm curious, when you over the parties in Miami, like what percentage of dancehall would you hear playing over there and what dancehall, what songs?
Alright, it depends where you go. So you have the real yardy parties and then you have like the, what you would call the uptown. Well, a Jamaican would look at it and say, uptown this, you have your Latin people, you have your Trinidad people, you have your Barbados people. All of those is all mixed up. So those events, you hear it depends which DJ book. But I feel like they appreciate most of it. But obviously you have your top 40, your classics, the dancing songs, all of that stuff. That's what you're going to hear mainly.
Oh. You say you're from the UK, or you're born there?
Yeah, I was born there.
But you spend most of your school.
Most of my life here. Yeah, I came here when I was 5.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because you sound Jamaican to me.
Yeah. So
So how that going?
Yeah.
why?
Speak to your multicultural background, because what you consider yourself, Jamaican or British?
I mean, since I feel like I grew up here, I'd consider myself Jamaican. My mother's side of my family is Jamaican. So I guess that's where that came about. So I have family in Jamaica and them say them want to move. I was 5, I don't have a saying that. So we just move out there and, we just adjust to it.
Yeah.
I mean, I say usually the other way around. Usually I move to UK, not move from UK further. So.
Yeah.
Which school do you used to go?
So I went to Arden at first and then I went to Hillel. And then I actually went back to the UK for 6th form. So I did a music school.
You said, you were in production. And you were
so I did music production over there.
So I
for 2
guess
years.
the ultimate aim, like it felt like since high school that the aim was always to be music in some capacity.
Yeah, exactly.
So you went to school for music production, but you ended up being a DJ. Like, is there plans to be a producer as well? How you make that leap from producing to DJing?
I was always a DJ before producing.
Okay.
So I started off DJing when I was like 11 or 12, probably even before.
I read that you saw your neighbors. Like, who were
big
these
up,
neighbors?
big up 8 Mile Sound, big up Uncle Ronnie,
Okay.
But that's where I learned. So out in Bull Bay, that's where I used to live. And that's where I pick it up from. I have a sound system. And so that's where the DJing thing came about. And then shortly after, I was like, yo, you watch a couple YouTube videos and I say, yo, I'm trying to make some beats or something. And I was always musical. So I did play instruments and all of that.
Which instruments?
So I played guitar. I used to play drum. The drum when you beat. I used to play that and go JCDC and gold medal and gold medal and something there. That me used to do. So that's where all of the musical background came from.
So I mean, I felt like, it feels like from what you're saying that music higher dry, no matter what, it was always music was your thing.
Yeah, pretty much.
And to have support of your parents who, sent you to school for music production, was it a high school or a university really of sorts? Like,
so as I said, it was a 6th form. So I don't know if you want to call that college.
Yeah.
Some people call that college, but it was a 6th form.
And the school was focused mainly on music?
So it was a performing arts school. Okay. So they did theater, like whatever you wanted to do, them have it. Dance, production, movie, whatever, everything.
Speak to that though, because most people here, we got Enna Manley, but there really isn't a strong, it's like an after school extracurricular really, and maybe about one music class, but it's not required.
Isn't there one music school down here now other than Edna? Is it Alpha or something? I don't know. Somewhere has a music department. No, I don't know if it's that, but I have a friend that goes there. So there is one.
That teaches at the secondary level, really?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay. Because I'm saying to define people from early, to get them into things that their passions from early, I think that aids in them starting off their probably life journey quickly, instead of trying to bat around to figure out what it is.
I'll wait till.
Yeah, and then, so you've gotten that pretty much a head start.
Creative art itself or music overall, I don't feel like you need school for it. And I'm going to be real, there's a lot of schools that them charge one bag of money. Personally, I think some of them can be a bit over the top. I wouldn't pay that much money to go to a music school. My school was a free school.
Okay.
So
in UK, right?
Yeah. So that was a free school.
That's rich.
Yeah, it's a funded school.
Oh.
So England have this thing called Brit Awards.
Yeah.
It's like the British version of Grammys almost.
Yeah.
So Brit Awards, like the foundation, they run this school.
So you had to apply?
So you have to apply, interview, this
like
and
Grammy
that.
School? And Grammy have a school too as well?
I couldn't tell you. But most of the, even when I was looking into it at first, a lot of the music school are some 40 grand US and some, it's unrealistic. And I think, nowadays with the internet, you can learn most of this
some of them
stuff.
think they're useless.
Yeah. I won't lie, the only thing that's there is like the resources, so you can go in at the big studios but in a Jamaica studio everywhere, you can go around and say, yo, you want to learn, and I'm sure I'm not going to teach you how to do it.
But
if you really want
that school have, I'm assuming, like better or more advanced equipment versus the man who have run a studio.
Yeah, but sometimes you'll be surprised. Some of them things sound better. You have man with the $100 million studio when I make song we sound like come out at $400 studio.
True.
So anything is experience, and as I said, it's something that you can definitely learn.
Speak about those. So you said the Brit Award. So you saw it, like how you got wind of the application to apply and something.
I think it was my mother's friend had a son or daughter. Honestly, don't remember, but had a son or daughter that went there, and them say, "Yo, why you don't apply?" I said, them not gonna accept me. It's like 20 spaces a class or something ridiculous. And I apply and them say, "Yo, you have to fly out for an interview." So I did that and I was like, "Yo, them probably not gonna accept me, because it's really a school that cater to local people. So if you don't really live in a certain area, it's way harder to get in."
Wow.
So that's how I got that. I didn't know what it was before, and I never heard of it before.
So what, you're an affirmative action placement? That's what you make it seem like.
No,
I'm from Jamaica, I have a background like technique, like diversity. That's what you make it seem.
That's probably the
real,
reality.
From an area, and then now it's 20 people. And
schools there already, they want somebody to say, "Yeah, we had this Jamaican student come." It's not impossible for you to get in as well. It's just kind of the vibe, like.
Okay.
That's what them stay, so,
So, as you say, there's hope. Well, there's plans to really go full-fledged into music production. That's the goal for you.
Definitely. I wouldn't say, again, drop DJing. Like, DJing is a passion for me.
And you can play your own music, so.
Exactly. Yeah. So production is definitely something that I want to go into. There's music is such a broad business. There's so much you can do. I don't want to limit myself to one thing.
Is there a genre that you specifically want to focus on creating?
Yeah, I love Afrobeats and dancehall. So, those are almost hand in hand to me. So, that's something. Yeah.
You start linking with artists,
like here and there, small artists. Like I actually had a bedroom studio at one point, and I was recording like young artists and friend of friend who want to make song, and that was the stuff I was doing just to give myself a little experience at first. And once the DJ thing, I was focusing on that. I kind of stopped doing that, and I'm not a very social person, so when I have people in my space, sometimes I feel away. But
get out.
Yeah, but
you never know. No, probably you get a hit out of that Kryptic's room. Marvin's
nothing
room,
is impossible,
Nothing impossible. Yeah.
I was researching and I saw that it's like literally 2020. Yeah, 2020.
Not even so long.
2021, 22.
Like 22.
You were the new, I guess, hire for Chromatic. You and Fireman, which at the time it was Firematic at the point too. Yeah.
So it was Fireman, then Firematic, then Fireman.
Again, right? So, and the two of you guys signed at the same time.
Yeah.
So you guys, did you know him from that signing, or you didn't know him prior?
Yeah, me and him did our work for we did our work during the pandemic. I met him, and crazy youth. I meet him at one party. I never even met him. Him just said, I run up and down. I say, who is this youth? Like, if you ever see him perform, it's like them thing named him run up and down and running at the crowd. And I was like, yo, that youth is mad. I'm just kind of never paying no mind to it. And I go around at one club one time, go play, and nobody never did a talk for me, and out of nowhere him just pop up and take the mic and start MC and I dance with the people them, man. I was like, yo, I get some money pull up and I say, dog, you know, hold this. We don't need that. Go on, you know, do your thing, and we just start link from there. Everywhere my them start show up, and me I say, you know what? I could just make this thing serious, and yeah, so that's how I met Fire.
Motanje. Friends. Deal.
So what go on in the duo Chromatic setup?
Yeah.
So you know, we did sign to them, and you know, like everything, some things don't necessarily always work out. So yeah, you know.
But you how long was you signing? Cause was it?
It wasn't long.
Yeah. So it don't work out so quick. What was it?
I don't really have an answer, you know. I don't really have an answer.
I feel like you have an answer, but you just don't want to say that's fine.
No, nothing like that. Literally, like, as plain and simple as it is, it wasn't working for me, and you know, I have to put my best foot forward and put my best interest at heart, and
say, was it that, like you possibly felt out of place?
Out of place in what term?
Possibly that you never really fit in with them?
No, definitely not. Because me and the Chromatic people, them cool to this day. Anywhere I say anybody out of Chromatic is just straight love, you know? So there's nothing like that.
Well, yeah, because I didn't see anything of the falling out, so I was just wondering too. Like,
it wasn't nothing big.
Out, but I never see where it's like you're still on the Chromatic brand anyway. So I was just wondering if that was something there.
No, it was nothing crazy like that.
But it was there for less than a year, so I was just that pretty sure.
Sometimes life just move fast, you know?
Yeah.
But,
okay.
You see, you definitely think that this is the best path for your career to be on, like outside of that setup, so you can basically focus on what you want to do as a singular entity?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, that's the whole basis, you know.
Did you, I mean, once you linked with Chromatic, the attention and the brand awareness went up from there. So pretty much, was that the situation where you got more looks? People notice you more, got booked for party, and that was able to raise your brand recognition.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, you know, if you're signed to any sort of entity that has a name, it's going to bring some awareness to you. So obviously, you know, that was part of it. Yeah.
And then you've been able to translate that, like, since, like...
Yeah, so I mean, as you said, like, you have to do some digging if you really want to look into it. Some people never know there was a signing that ever happened. Some people never even know, say, I left some, you know? So it wasn't a crazy situation.
So, and Fireman, I mean... He was with them as well. So I was wondering, like, the two of you just decided to split together, or you split first and he came?
It was a group decision. Me and him say, yo.
Okay. So you guys are pretty much an entity, you and Fireman?
I wouldn't call it an entity, you know, but...
A duo.
I'm his primary DJ, he's my primary MC. You know, you'll see him MC for a couple other people. You'll see me work with some other MC. But at the end of the day, when you see a book for your party, you just know that you're getting that experience. So I don't think there's any other DJ and MC duo in a sense that would bring that experience. But obviously, you know, we always, you know, work with other people if we can work with other people, or we have to.
Okay.
One thing what I want to ask you for, what is it that you learn when you go to school, learn in the music, you know, within that scholastic setup, that you'd want to bring here that you don't necessarily see happening here?
I don't know. I don't know. It's a whole different ball game over there. I hear some weird shit, like some weird music, some weird style. You know, big up all of the UK people, them same way. But we as Jamaican probably look on them thing there and say, yo, what the hell is this? You know? But
like, what, you have to give an example, cause
like the music of them, you know, some of them just quirky. You know, when you go artist school in England, you know, you get a different experience. Like over there is very quirky. I see some things where, so like, yo, most of the rest I only Instagram and YouTube, I see them thing, or hear them thing, like music with them listening. But I don't really know if there's anything I would bring back from there. It was overall just a good experience. I don't think there's anything special that you learn.
I feel like people probably hesitant to be accepting of them type of quirky things here within our culture.
Yeah, probably.
Your mixtape again, tell them where they can go and listen to how them can support
Wrldwxde, the mixtape. Been out for a few weeks now. SoundCloud, Kryptic Live. You know, Instagram, Kryptic Live. Just everything Kryptic Live.
Yeah, and then, you know what? The response of what I say has been positive. Like, you feel like you are you know, every generation has its people.
Yeah.
So you feel like and based on the crowd that we saw at that bar, like the Gen Zers, I never felt so old in my life. But like, you know, like do you feel like you're a part of this new generation, or you're making your claim to be, you know, the leader of the new school of music?
Yeah, I mean, that's always the goal. You know, you want to be at the top of your game. I think, as you say, there was a lot of young people. I think any young DJ, even though them people are probably some of them more younger than me, but you have to tap into the younger crowd, because that is the set of people that are going to grow with you. So at the end of the day, I see me play some big people event and some event where, you know.
You play which big people event? If you say Sans, I beat you.
No, I know Sans. No, a young people event, them say, I know like me I play some 90s and some recall and some them party there, you know, but when I say big people party, meaning you get a more mixed crowd. It's not like a picnic party, you know? So, you know, you have your Daybreak and your Allure and, you know, them type of thing there where you get more of a
more mature crowd.
A 25 up crowd, you know?
My knees hurt just you saying that.
Yeah,
25 up crowd.
You know? And we have a lot of events coming up in the pipeline too, so. Yeah.
So which crowd, like which decade, I guess, is your favorite to play as a young DJ? And where you see the crowd response?
You see, no lie. As I say, you have to tap into the younger crowd, but younger crowd is definitely like anybody who is 21 and under, or even 19 and under, and you got a party to play for them people, difficult. Because all them want hear, I want them hear on TikTok. I mean, I stand up and I play the same songs over and over. That's all them want hear. Like, I played 2 prom recently to high school, and that's all them want hear the whole night. You know what I'm saying?
And then do the stupid dances.
Yeah, it's like, bro, that's not partying. Like, you have to go some party, you know. I think 25 and up, even though that's older than me, I think like, probably even like
party.
You go there and you can play all sorts of like music. You can go 90s and come up. You can go Black Cartel and come up, and everybody love it. You know, you can't really go in a young people party now.
19 years like Black Cartel. What? He's always brown.
Yeah, them don't know them song days. Like you can't. Yeah, so personally for me, like vibes wise, you know, 20 something and up. Them more receptive and more knowledgeable of music, and as a lover of music, you want to share. So you can't go 100 million place.
So literally at the prom, like them, you were forced, like you could have just put on, load up the playlist and just play them slow chorus and go on. But
you get say them want your drift about 7 times for the night.
Wow.
Over and over and over.
Yeah, then they're doing
that. You hear drift about 7 times, and you don't have a choice. I feel them prom, you have to play it. So
if you just say like make you play like Wrldwxde, like, you know, everybody.
Them not gonna know them song there. Them not gonna know them song there. Them probably not even know if No Linger and Sweep. I swear to you. I swear. A dirt bones and drift and stir fry.
Yeah.
Man, she feel
do this.
No, fully. It kind of bad still. Nah, like it. Boy, it hurt me sometime. I'm young, but I know song, so it's rough.
We feel like any of them party, they just dip on autopilot.
Yeah,
like them problems.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering to like tap in. Like, do you even say like make you try and switch it up? But when you try and switch it up, the response is
all right. Here's the thing is, you don't have a choice but to try, because you can't play the same set of 10 songs for the night. So at some point, you're going to have to start with older music where them probably not really know while them sit down and array. But you know, for the last hour, them can get the 2019 to 2023 song them. Yeah, you know, squeezing what them want here and done.
The older music from the 2010s.
From the 2010s, them know it.
My knees hurt just saying
They probably
that.
know a 1 and 2 Drake, but
no.
in terms of dancehall, it's limited. Limited.
But you said dancehall is your favorite, so you prefer playing, or one of your favorite genres. So you enjoy playing dancehall to a crowd, like that's your.
Yeah, between hip hop and dancehall, I feel like that's another thing. Hip hop now.
My booty hell, bro.
No. But hip hop now is like you go to a party and the same hip hop I play from 2016, bro. Come on, DJs can play some new song.
But if you're in Jamaica, well, it's not. I'm sure it's not the same overseas.
No man, them song they bust foreign. the Lil Baby them and them new song them bust foreign. But in a Jamaica, you not hear no Lil Baby in the club. You not hear no new Drake in the club. You see me? It's just the same. We them boys and Cardi B a play from 2017. So you know, my opinion, you know, there's a bag of big song out there, bro. You'll be surprised. You'll play them and people know them.
It's interesting to see like how like hip hop songs function overseas and stateside, but them not really work out here.
No.
Time, you know what I mean?
If you go certain places, you probably go one Ribbies. You know, say earlier 1 and 2, but overall the juggling limited in terms of hip hop. So I feel like we can do something better about that.
You know what I think is the cause of that BT not functioning as what BT was?
Yeah.
Because I think most of us got our foreign news from BT, MTV, VH1,
Probably.
like we were.
Right now,
Yeah.
the only hip hop songs you get here are the ones that play on TikTok.
Yeah, pretty much.
Most of those are trash. It's not music.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, some ain't no
True,
good.
true,
Some ain't no good. You know, 1 and 2 might be catchy, you know, like.
But that's what you know. That's the trick of it. Like the chorus and them use the chorus and the hook to get you. So them just use the chorus to make them transition for them clothes, them music, them like a routine. But that's it. Then
Yeah, some ain't no. Some ain't you can't play it past 20 seconds.
Yeah.
I Spy sound legend, but half our catalog are trash, which is 4 songs.
You know what's funny? I disagree vehemently with that. I Spice
is a legend,
is the
but,
new wave, and she have nice songs. She's a
some
vibe.
hardly play a song them though.
Yeah.
Me really play a song them. More play.
You're sexist. That's why.
It's not sexist, but
Why you don't want to play a munch?
Them
Because you're
just
not a
don't
munch?
work here
You
like
don't
that.
agree with
No.
munch?
Them just don't work here like that.
it. Gary busy, you hear them.
Yeah.
But anywhere else, you know, I play them.
Yeah. You probably play 3 seconds and share and then you can
Just move on somewhere else, something else. You know?
something else. You know?
Yeah.
But then I guess we're a dancehall crowd, so our country is dancehall, so we letting a couple hip hop, but
I mean, no. In my opinion, that whole dancehall crowd thing is changing. I feel like social media, as I say, TikTok and them something there, to introduce a whole another level of music where you go party and people know it. You know, you're not going to go a party nowadays and just stand up and hear straight dancehall unless it's a dancehall themed event. You'll still go and hear hip hop. You're going to hear Afrobeats. You're going to hear soca in a certain season. But yeah, like it'll become more versatile. You go some party, I'll hear some souls and some R&B a play in a prime time. Like
dance.
them thing there. Like so I feel like it's changing now. People are become more aware of what's being played. I feel like that is what's happening. So as a DJ, as I say, you have to stand out, you have to do something different because people more now are listening instead of just being like top 40.
And what's your, and I know we have to go, but I just want to ask you one question as a DJ, and especially the new crowd, because we talk about trap hall and about the song, the song blending into hip hop, but what you were saying, you know, we get stuck on a later version or an older version, of hip hop. But I mean, like in my brain is like, why is that? Like, why is that? Everybody seem to be stuck in a older decade. I guess it's so hard for us to like bring ourselves.
Foreign music.
No, not even foreign music. It's like even hip hop. We love the older hip hop. You just said that we like when the DJs play hip hop, then play the older. Hip hop. They're not playing the new one. Like, why is that though? Why is it the new music, both dancehall and hip hop, isn't connecting to a crowd?
You know, I really don't know. All I can say is DJs cannot be afraid to play something. Because, as I said, you'll be surprised what people know and don't know. If you go into a certain space, you'll be surprised that the people know the songs. It's just that the DJs aren't playing them. So, mix it in. Play one of the old one them, play one of the new one them. It's not hard for them. And you'll be surprised. People start to catch on and then it will become something. But I think it primarily starts with, you know, the DJs have to go to them comfort zone a little. You know, every song is... You don't have to get a fault for every song. You know, it's just the reality.
It's all about the function of song. Sometimes a song is able to carry to the next song and just roll over and just go and keep a little level vibe on.
We're responsible for what people are going to hear. So you go to a party and you hear, yo, me hear Kryptic play some song where I see on TikTok or I see on IG, but I never hear a man play that before. You know, yo, that song you bad. Add it to my playlist.
Okay.
You know? So, yeah, I don't know why it probably not translate. I don't really have a bigger answer for that, but all I can say is we have to carry the responsibility and try something new. And yeah, just play the song then. If you like it, play it.
There you go.
Again, pan a note, no?
Yeah.
Big thanks, Kryptic.
Yeah, man.
Passing through. What the people can find upon the socials?
Yeah, so Kryptic Live, KRYPTIC, everywhere. Yeah.
You know when the next event I keep?
Next event, well,
That
there.
you're playing? I'm
Yeah, that
assuming.
I'm playing.
How soon this I air?
Oh, soon, yeah.
Monday.
Is that here Monday?
It's a Tuesday, yeah. Whatever.
Next week, Tuesday. Well, I have FOF next week, Sunday.
Okay.
XO Fridays around a lot on next week, Friday. There are 420 and Fuego Wednesdays next Wednesday. Yeah, I think that's about it. I'm sure I have something Saturday, but I don't remember right now.
Booked and busy.
Yeah.
10 busy. God is good.
Do not hesitate to invite us to one of your next events. I mean, the
We can't
invitation...
string up, we can't string up a song.
The invitation, the dope.
Yeah, man.
I mean,
Respect, respect.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. The different.
Yeah.
And we appreciate that.
Yeah.
Big up my team for
Yeah.
that, because it's
Yeah.
not only my mind put together that, but you know.
Which is right.
Yeah.
Shout out to the team. Good for themselves. All right, people. DJ Kryptic at the fix and a weed up.
Yeah.